All-American on the basketball court, but seemed to also get that same garnering with the trash talking as well. As she's taken over here against Fallon Henley. Look at that power on full display. We talked about her being that kind of anchor for the metaphor, and she's showing it off right now here, Byron.
Lash Legend is having her way with Fallon Henley. There is nothing Henley can do but just let all the blood rush to the head.
As Lash with ease.
And the agility.
Gets Henley up and over.
Lash is in a category where very few exist. When you look at the entire roster of the women's division, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, you think of the Raquel Rodriguez's, the Nia Jax, and that statuesque presence of Lash Legend is in that same category.
And look at Legend here, putting a lot of torque on that lower back of Fallon Henley.
I'm not sure how much Fallon Henley can take here. As resilient as she is, this has got to be misery right now on her lower back.
And we know that work ethic, that resiliency of Fallon Henley has certainly kept her in the conversation for quite some time, Byron. How did she overcome right here?
Well, that's one way to do it, trying to maneuver herself into a sleeper hold onto Lash Legend.
Shifts the weight, does Henley. And Legend, trying to free herself any way she can.
Fallon Henley just been having a very difficult time stringing together some sustained momentum.
And Fallon Henley continue to go right after Lash Legend. She might be finding an opening here, Byron.
Oh, the positioning is very favorable for Fallon Henley. Lash Legend in the center of the ring. The question is, will she start to fade?
As Fallon trying to keep her foot on the gas right now, as Lash attempting to put on the brakes, but Fallon Henley.
Very resourceful from Fallon Henley.
We talked moments ago, Byron, about that blood rushing to Fallon's head. Now Lash having a difficult time controlling herself.
One last gasp from Lash Legend, able to break the predicament. But you can feel that momentum shift now in the corner of Fallon Henley.
And Fallon Henley, who has certainly seen other superstars pick up opportunities before her, and she's looking to push through right here.
Legend is still on her feet, but I'm gonna say for not much longer.
As Lash, trying to take control back over here.
A follicle assist. Here comes Fallon Henley now from the middle rope.
And Fallon Henley goes to the top rope and tries to prove herself here as the top shelf of NXT. Oh, wait a minute. There's Darren Mensah. But here comes Briggs and Jensen to neutralize the metaphor.
Oh, it's breaking down now, Blake.
And they're right here in front of us. As Legend can't connect. And Fallon Henley trying to pick up on this distraction here.